Hi, this is my report on the two movies for this week. The first movie I'm going to be reviewing is The Last Breath that came out in 2025. It's a feature film remake of the 2019 documentary, which is based on real life deep sea diving accident that happened in 2012. The story follows a group of seasoned divers, Chris, Duncan, and Dave, who are sent out to sea on a work rotation to work on undersea gas line manifold. Everything is going to plan until high winds and waves cause malfunctions to the ship. The ship begins to shift, causing the bell to be dragged, which is holding Duncan. The divers Chris and Dave begin to climb the manifold so nothing is in their way when they begin to be pulled by their umbilical cords. Chris's cord gets caught on the manifold, causing it to snap. Just before it snaps, Dave tells Chris to make it back to the manifold so he will be able to rescue him. From there, it becomes a race to save Chris. Chris has to navigate the pitch black seabed to find his way back to the manifold. Before he passes out with only 10 minutes of emergency oxygen, Chris finds his way back to the manifold, and the ship crew are able to fix the malfunctions in the ship. Duncan and Dave are able to save Chris after 30 minutes without oxygen. Chris is able to fully recover, and the movie ends with that same crew finishing their original work assignment. The theme is a survivor thriller film following a deep sea diver who goes from fixing deep sea gas lines to deep sea rescue divers. Character type is diver versus deep sea and captain versus the ocean. The diver and the captain are more so the protagonists, and the deep sea and the ocean are the antagonists. Setting, most of it is on the seabed, the pitch black seabed, and presentation, the dark atmosphere added to the thriller tone of the story, and the shots that were used to share what Chris's POV in the story looked like. The stars in this film were Sima Lu as David, Woody Harrelson as Duncan, and Finn Cole as Chris. And the second film that I decided to do my review on is Godzilla vs. King Kong. And the story for Godzilla vs. King Kong takes place 5 years after King of the Monsters. King Kong is monitored by Monarch while Godzilla decides to randomly destroy an Apex facility. Madison and Josh begin investigating as to why Godzilla would do this, alongside Bernie, who is a conspiracy theorist podcaster. Apex recruits Nathan, who writes a book about the Hollow Earth, to help locate an energy source with the help of King Kong. As they're transporting King Kong, they encounter Godzilla before they finally locate the entrance into the Hollow Earth. Meanwhile, Apex begins testing their new weapon, Mechagodzilla, using King Ghidorah's skull. The skull begins to take over control of Mechagodzilla and attacks Godzilla. Godzilla is nearly killed until King Kong joins the fight. Together, they dismantle Mechagodzilla. After the fight, King Kong returns to the Hollow Earth to end conflicts with Godzilla. The theme: this is a monster film following two apex predators joining forces to destroy an advanced apex predator. Character types: apex predators. There's a paranoid conspiracy theorist. There's a protagonist scientist and the antagonist corporate group. Setting takes place in the Hollow Earth and in advanced technology labs. Presentation: the fictional aspects of the Hollow Earth is what pulled you in the most. Stars: Millie Bobby Brown as Madison, Alexander Skarsgård as Nathan, Brian Tyree Henry as Bernie, and Rebecca Hall as Eileen. And that was my review of the two movies. Thank you.